This morning, philanthropist Mackenzie announcing a $2.7 billion no-strings-attached gift to 286 organizations. The 51-year-old former wife of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos contributing alongside her new husband, lifelong educator Dan Jewett. The organizations on the receiving end, equity-oriented and nonprofit teams from refugee settlement groups to universities and minority communities.
That is the largest one-time contribution we've ever received as an organization. And my hand was shaking when I wrote it down. I actually wrote 1 million on a piece of paper in case I, forgot the amount.
The announcement comes after two other surprise donations in 2020. Forbes estimates Scott's wealth, roughly $60 billion, has continued to grow since divorcing Bezos in 2019. Scott expressed concern about the source of her wealth without referring to Amazon by name, writing she's attempting to give away a fortune that was enabled by systems in need of change. Bezos, currently listed by Forbes as the richest person in the world, recently named by ProPublica for paying no federal income taxes in 2007 or 2011, joining other multi-billionaires including Elon Musk and George Soros, who paid little or no taxes compared to their massive wealth. Scott seeming to criticize that concentration of wealth, writing, "We are governed by a humbling belief that it would be better if disproportionate wealth were not concentrated in a small number of hands, and that the solutions are best designed and implemented by others." Not long after the split, Scott signing the Giving Pledge, first started by Warren Buffett and Bill and Melinda Gates, promising to donate a majority of her wealth to philanthropic causes. Her husband, Jewett, also signing earlier this year. Scott and Bezos, who together share 4 kids, parted ways after one of the most expensive divorces in history.
Well, just to name some of the recipients, the University of Central Florida and the University of Texas at San Antonio will both be benefiting from Scott's latest donation, getting about $40 million to each school, guys. And of course, after COVID, some of these organizations receiving this very much needed gift. It's a huge relief. Guys.
Wow. Pretty incredible. Yeah. All right, Natalie. Thank you,
Nat. Good to see you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.